One more question I have is how to enjoy dependence as one gets old.
Ah, that's a good question. See, as we grow old, we have a lot of physical, I wouldn't say debilities, but we have a lot of physical conditions where we need support. So taking that support also comes from a secure base, according to you
Mm,
know, taking support is very, very important
mm, mm,
because who am I? Who, there are people who don't keep a maid or who don't want their sons to be around. All that is because they are scared of something.
mm, mm,
Gracefully accepting support
mm, mm,
at an age when you have certain abilities
mm,
which you cannot. For example, when I travel now, I always take a wheelchair.
mm, mm,
That is a support.
mm, mm,
I don't feel ashamed to take a wheelchair.
mm, mm,
Uh, Same way, when I fall sick, I mean, I don't mind calling my nieces
mm, mm,
and taking support who are there here in Coimbatore. So even my children on the phone. So taking support at old age is important, it is necessary, and it only makes you sort of more, what would I say, peaceful and happy.
mm. I think so. This is very important because sometimes I see people
Mm.
asking for support. There is a hesitation.
Yes,
Uh, I should not become a burden to others or something like that they have.
I told you that comes from an some
Uh,
insecurity that you have. You see, Panita English, she comes to everything on a wheelchair, beautifully dressed. I adore Fanita's energy actually.
mm.
Yeah.
So it is not just, I think when you said it's not also about taking the support, I think the person who's giving support also gets an experience with
Yes.
relationship. And I think that's also,
Forgiving. Yes. Yeah. Because that person is also wanted, no?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So that is what Swamiji told me. There
Mm,
is one Swamiji here called Sachidananda.
mm,
Sachidananda is no more. So I used to go to him many times. And he told me that, you know, only people who can take can give.
mm, mm, mm,
Otherwise, because I went for a Pada Puja and I was feeling very uneasy the way people are falling on his feet and putting flowers and prostrating. And so I said, Swamiji, isn't it really sort of so he said, taking from one person and giving that person the joy of it is real humility. Otherwise, you are giving from a position of arrogance.
mm,
I have it, you take it.
mm.
Yeah.
Actually, this is a very significant experience you shared.
Yes.
Because otherwise,
So, yeah. Go ahead.
otherwise these things are seen as uh, not okay, kind of a rituals or
Yeah,
way.
correct. It's not easy. So he said, I know everybody because they want it. So I give it. And I'm not, I'm quite detached from it. I can also do without it.
That's a beauty, isn't it? Yeah.
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 I think this is a good perspective have, to ask for help and
Yes.
ask
Yes.
for.
Because Geethan, no man is an island. Right?
Mm, mm, mm,
No man is an island, and we basically, human beings are interdependent. We are neither dependent or independent, but we are interdependent. We need each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think then when you said particularly we need each other, it's a natural way of living to depend on each other, to share shoulders with each other.
Sure. That is one of the stresses that is happening in nuclear family, you know.
Mm. Mm.
Children are going through stresses because people, there are no parents to engage with them.
Mm.
Parents are so distinct about doing, and there is no time for the being.
Mm.
So you think about the new sort of stresses that come up. You must be knowing as a psychotherapist. And all these are, you know, sort of what we used to have in the olden days is a huge family, grandfather, grandmother. If one person didn't give it to you, could go to the other person.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, but that doesn't mean that these evolutions can't take place. So again, in our context, how do we take it? How could we ask? What is very, very important according to.
Because this is very significant learning, and the process which I also want to develop is being gracefully able to receive. Um, because once my mother gifted me a car, and for 3 days I was depressed.
What? I would have jumped with joy. Oh my God.
Because
Yeah,
internally I felt, uh, to receive was
yeah.
okay. So I remember going through for 3 days to come to terms with that something can come to me like that.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so you be aware of your stroke economy, huh?
Yeah,
Geethan.
that's the reason I stated when you said it, and
Yeah,
I think it's opening my heart also as I'm hearing to you.
yes. So that's why I said if you really look at transactional analysis in its deep sense, you will see all of this.
Mm, mm, mm,
Not by the letter, the concepts, this, that, that. But you know, when you practice the a stroke economy, is so beautiful. Give,
mm,
ask,
mm.
take, reject, and accept yourself.
Yeah.
If you don't accept, who will accept?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
That's a very significant thing. If we can practice that, I think. Uh,
Yes, life will be enjoyable all around.